Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. Squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Falcons offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not for him. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turn
wide open spaces. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Bowling. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He wants to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. caught in the backfield. It's Fitzgerald. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a... There he goes. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Rides the back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hale. Bust through behind his pad. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got a man. It's Hale. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Wants to throw again. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Fitzgerald. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Smith takes the handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. The Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Surging forward on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Grabbed over the middle, it's McLeod. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Commodores are threatening in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hale. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to ball his way out. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Commodores! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State.
Fires to the big fella.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Bowling. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 30. Off and running. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Nobody around as he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Commodores in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Commodores will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. There's the pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to end. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Bowling. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
31, Bowling Green, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Back to pass, it's Boley. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Etheridge. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he missed it. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Sherrill. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Hale. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. 2nd down coming up. They'll leave it with him. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Commodores have taken it inside the 20. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense, they needed this earlier. I love to see it, and getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing the 3rd and long. They've struggled all day long. They've needed more of this. Maybe they can get back in it, but obviously they've given up a ton of points so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Vandy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Commodores trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After that last incompletion, here's second and 10 from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Boley. That's caught. It's Harris. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Skips away from pressure. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Bowling Green, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Johnson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Falcons will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Using the quick game. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Leaves it with the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. Finds a tight end down the gut. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Off play action on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now he's looking for the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Anderson wants to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Newberry. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. Turning it on. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
At the 23-yard line. 1st down, Commodores.
The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run from the shotgun. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Anderson will throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The first snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl